Warning: the following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're taking you to Virginia City, Nevada. It's on the northern part of the state. A little ghost town, a bar called Tommy Knockers. A lot of death, a lot of violence, a lot of things went on in that town. We were in there drinking some beers and we heard a lot of stories, so we hit up the bartender and the owner for lockdown. But to our surprise, we thought the building was 3 stories, but in the back there's actual 4th story. And that's where all the complaints came from. It's probably between the 1st and the 2nd floor, I would say. The bar is on the second floor, and there's a restaurant upstairs, and then there's a basement. They use this middle hidden floor for storage and whatnot, so sorry about the contamination, but we did what we could do with the noise in the background and whatnot. Fortunately enough, we were able to run into Shannon. You might have seen her on Ghost Adventures and probably a couple other episodes. Really good, but she gave us some details on what's going on there and a little bit of the history and whatnot, so it was really good. It is a preliminary lockdown. We were never aware of what was going on there before, and apparently there's a lot of history, a lot of stories there, what's going on. And we did a real quick session just to see what we can find. We didn't have all our equipment with us because we were on a lockdown at another location within that city. So we're going to go back, but at least we know what we're up against and what kind of equipment we need. What we did bring was an angel box. An angel box is kind of new to the field. It has some glitches with power and whatnot, so I was able to kind of power up most of it. Some of the filters aren't powered up, so you'll hear a bunch of random audio going through it as well, but what we're listening for is relevant responses and what you would say forward speech, because most of the program that we're running through it is chopped up audio in reverse, so it makes it kind of difficult to edit, but that's what I do. So enjoy it, check it out. Thanks for watching.
When we first opened this room, we did break down boxes here, and we did have some stock that was here. At the time this room was, this part was open.
So this entire area used to be open?
This whole entire thing was open. So
okay.
At the time, once I went past the tunnel, when I got to the girls' rooms, it was fine. I am a fan of Julia. I got to play her at Ghost Adventures. I've been attracted to her since I was 3. We have a weird relationship. So, we do. So, I felt comfortable here, and then if you go around where Julia's stuff is, it was fine until you came back to where the coolers were, and that's where the uncomfortableness, actually, ironically, where her killer's poster is, although I will tell you, he's not the only one. There was 3 of them. There's been lots of rumors. He's the only one that was hung, but there's 3 of them that's involved. And I think that is part of the debacle thing.
Okay, and could you possibly take us around and show us Julia's?
Yeah. So, well, I mean, she wasn't in here, in this room necessarily, but this is a reincarnation of what a crib would look like. So we have multiple rooms. This room here actually is probably the best room. I don't know if you can get on video. It does have Victorian wallpaper. unfortunately right now has dismembered people in it. But at one point in time when this actually was the brothel museum, these were examples of rooms of what D Street would look like, which is right below us.
Okay.
So at one point in time, this had a gentleman and 2 women in it. That one had 1 gentleman and 1 woman. The one behind us had kind of a seat. So these are examples. This is probably the best room as far as decor. It has Victorian stuff in it. Debbie Ann's and whoever has kept this room up until now looking really great. Victorian wallpaper. The cases here have Victorian stuff in them. You come around, this is where really the Julia stuff comes. So at one point in time, the red light bar had stuff dedicated to her. So they talk about when the red light district went out. Fortunately, you can't see Julia, but the only known picture of Julia is here.
As you guys can see right now, it's kind of also used as storage.
Yeah.
Just because the original bar closed down and this one was established slightly over a year ago.
About a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're in the process of fixing things.
Yeah. Julia, although she wasn't what would be considered nowadays as a looker, she was special in many ways. She actually was a volunteer firefighter. So we had 2 fire stations here that recognized her as a contribute to society. She actually took care of minors that were sick. The only women that didn't really like her were the high class women who honestly she was probably servicing their husbands. Just saying.
That's neither here nor there, guys.
Neither here nor there. Her crib was actually right down the street on D Street. She actually, other than just being a prostitute in those times and days where women were really trying to establish themselves, she actually took care of people. So she actually gave the money that she had, as little as she had, to take care of others, which made her so great. She actually had the largest funeral procession out of anyone in Virginia City at the time.
Wow.
Yeah. So even being a common day whore, she was pretty significant in the town, which is part of the reason why I love her so much. So.
You learn something new every day.
Yep,
guys.
I respect her more than I do some of the high biddies that were in town.
So what are a lot of the occurrences that you guys get back here? Just the heavy filling and...
So the funny thing is that we have things that follow you. So now that they've blocked that off, we don't actually have the heavy presence. So what I perceive as a gentleman that was not happy that we were here. I've not had that so much. So down in the bar, after they closed that off, down in the bar when I would be here by myself, I had the little ghost detector thing, and there are several women that are here, whether they were here from, because the building has changed multiple times.
Yeah.
So, and unfortunately, souls stay here regardless of what the building is.
Yeah. So the main point is after the tunnel itself was closed off, is when the oppressive feeling actually...
Oh yeah, there's more women here than men. So I don't know where the men went.
They couldn't make their
Probably
way
up
back
to C
anymore.
Street. I don't know, but I feel like the men left, and there's just girls here. And I've never had a problem with the girls. I know the girls like Sam. So when Sam and I were bartending here, after that we did not have a problem. So yeah, I like the girls.
Well, there you go, guys.
Yeah.
There's a little tour and where some of the oppressive feeling came from.
So there would be a girl that would follow me from here down yonder, but if it was a boy, he would literally follow me from the tunnel down to the bar, and it was super uncomfortable. But as soon as he left, everything was fine.
Okay.
So
You're talking just the oppressive
I just
feeling
assume
itself.
that there is something that is a male entity here that is not happy that I'm here for
Okay.
whatever reason, but the girls don't care that I'm here.
Okay.
That's what I feel like. Yeah, Mackey Mansion. There's a lot of ghosts here, and they don't mean anything bad. They just they like to stand their ground, but you have to stand your ground too. Yeah, because we're here now.
They were here then.
They were yes, and you do have to respect them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, anyone that was here 100 years ago, you should respect.
Yeah.
But
Very much so.
Yeah. But
I'm
this
sorry.
is my world now.
I'm sorry for the
Alright, we're going to do a base EVP recording. Are there any spirits in here? Can you tell me your name? Next to the refrigerator. It's going to bring back background noise. Can you tell me what building are we in currently?
Are there any spirits in here? Can you tell me your name? It's the refrigerator. It's going to bring back background noise. Can you tell me what building are we in currently?
There was a response in there earlier. I'll do a playback and capture that, but there was something in there. Here again. Can you tell me your name? Can all spirits come to my voice and tell me who you are? What year is it?
Can you tell me your name? Can all spirits come to my voice and tell me who you are? What year is it?
There's something in there when I said, can you tell me who you are? Can you tell me what this building used to be? What was it? What was your business here? You can speak into this device and I'll be able to hear what you said. Can you tell me what year it was?
Can you tell me what this building used to be? What was it? What was your business here? You can speak into this device and I'll be able to hear what you said. Can you tell me what year it was?
But it doesn't mean I can't hear anything on the playback because the audio frequencies change, so I might be able to hear it later. So, try this again. What is the room behind me? What does it represent? This is the original part of the building. Can you tell me what floor it was and what year it was when you were here? Speak clearly into this device so I can be able to hear what you say.
What is the room behind me? What is it? Does it represent? This is the original part of the building. Can you tell me what floor it was and what year it was when you were here? Speak clearly into this device so I can be able to hear what you say.
There's something there at the end. Just so you know, we have monitoring devices. We have an EMF pump over there, Ovulus 5, and we have a REM pod sitting right here just in case we check or catch anything, and a Zoom H5 for the audio down here, just in case whatever I capture is not captured on this device or the recording device separately. But the only bad thing here is the contamination from the freezer that they have back here. But usually ambient noise helps with them being able to communicate because they can manipulate the surrounding noises. But I'm going to keep continuing on this, and then we'll go to the Angel Box and see what we get from the programs. I'm going to run probably 1 or 2 more voice recordings to see what I get. Can you tell me where we are at? What building is this? What was it called when you were occupying this facility back in the 1800s? What was the name of the building?
Can you tell me where we are at? What building is this? What was it called when you were occupying this facility back in the 1800s? What was the name of the building?
There's something there. A lot more audible than before. So. Alright, I'll try to clear that up and go within Virginia City documentation and try to figure out what building that was. That was pretty good EVP right there. That was a really good Class A. Hopefully I can capture what it was. But I'm going to try to ask that question again and see if I can get an answer. Can you repeat that answer that you gave me, what building this was back in the 1800s? Can you tell me the name of this building when you were here? What it used to be called? What did you do here?
Can you repeat that answer that you gave me, what building this was back in the 1800s? Can you tell me the name of this building when you were here? What it used to be called? What did you do here?
There's something right at the end, but
something keeps moving back here. Like, I keep hearing things.
so we're gonna change from the. This is an ICD-25 Sony. It's really good. I believe it's better than the DR60. I didn't kiss my ass for that price on the DR60, but yeah, ICD-25 is a little rare to find. You can still get them for about 50, 60 bucks, maybe $100 wherever online, but they're still obtainable, but better than the DR60. But yeah, we're going to change to the Angel Box. We're going to do a debut run on that on a remote location because usually it has to be plugged in, but I did find a battery that I can operate that shit remote, and we're going to do that and see how it runs. So yeah, that was a pretty good session. I was surprised to actually catch audio on the digital voice recorder that I used there because the refrigerator noise, but I actually did pretty good, better than I thought I would get. The name Nick, I'd have to look that up and city's history logs of the miners and whoever was in the town that was there. Check out if there's a necklace or whatnot, but I might put that in the comments later on because that should take some time to do. As far as the bar, yeah, it probably was a bar back then when they said we drank. Yeah, that's pretty much all they did in that town was drink and gamble, prostitution. Like I said, it was a red light district, and mine for gold and silver. But yeah, the last session was the ICD-25 Sony digital voice recorder. If you're interested in getting these, you can check on Google. Probably find it on Amazon or eBay, SC, whatever. But yeah, around about 60 bucks. You can probably get one for about 30 bucks. Usually see them around 100. The next part of this video, we're going to be using the Angel Box, made by a group on Facebook, if you want to look them up, called Saving Ghosts. I forgot the gentleman's name. I deal with a lot of people, so but I can find it. Anyhow, it's pretty much amplifier. You got your noise filters. The bad thing with this, it's supposed to be portable, but the 9-volt batteries in the back for the noise filters, they're not powerful enough. They need a 9-volt supply, but a larger battery pack. If you guys are interested in one of these, I suggest you get a pedal train. It's a guitar amp battery pack. It'll last a while, and you can run pretty much the amplifier and the 2 filters all in one battery pack and get at least 2 hours of run time on it. But with the 9-volt batteries, it's pretty much only good for like 5 to 10 minutes. So what I had hooked up to it in the video to get that session was a powertrain pedal. They run about 100 bucks for the pedal battery. But yeah, and all you need to do is a jumper cable to run all of them to power them all up. But it's a pretty good device. You'll see it's coming up right now. It was a pretty good session. We were using a REM pod in that session. When it's going running together, the REM pod is a proximity sensor. Anything gets within an inch or two of it, and it'll set it off. Usually electromagnetic field. That's what we use to detect things in the atmosphere, if anything's around us. But yeah, check it out. Alright everybody, this is an Angel Box. I've never been able to use this on a location before. I had a remote location because I was trying to get it to power up. We'll fix that problem, so we're going to see what it can do. Any spirits here, come to my voice. Ghosts, can you hear me?
No.
All spirits in this building, come to my voice.
No, I think you. Just little the finance.
Can you tell me where I'm at? Basement? Come through clearly, touch this device. You'll be able to speak to me.
Help me out.
I know you're here, I can hear the static. Come to my voice. Can you tell me my name? To verify you're here? To verify you're here? Audio check disembodied voice.
Help out.
Who's here with me?
The ghost.
It's a ghost star. What ghosts are here with me? Tell me your name. Can you hear my voice? Picking just so you guys can see, it's picking up my presence. So that's how this works. The coils and the copper. Can you tell me where I'm at in this building? Inside the alley. There's an alley literally on the other side of this wall.
Is it?
Daryl, prison? Well, it's not a prison now, it's all wide open. You're free to move about this building. And then some. That's all on you. That's your decision to stay here. If somebody has a problem with that, have them come to me. Now walk out of these rooms and touch that device for me. Prove to me without a 100% of doubt that you're here. Touch that device. I have this device too. Put that device right there on that table. I know you're around me, I can hear the static. Walk a few steps, touch that little red device right there with the lights on it. It will light up.
Peace.
I know you're here, I can feel you. I can hear you. Now prove to me, light that device up. There you go, walk away from me. Touch that device. Touch that device.
My purse.
Next to her purse.
Yes, I'm Emily.
Hear my voice get out. Audio check that. Yeah, I can hear you. Do me a favor, if you want us to leave, touch that device. I will shut everything off and I will walk out of here. And I'm not being an asshole, I'm being 100% legit. Touch that device right there. Make it light up. Here, I'll show you. This device right here. Just like that. Now it's going to shut off. Go over there and touch it. Just like I did. You don't even have to touch it. Just go near Are there any males here? Because all I've been hearing is females. Yeah, there's some. Have them come to the device and talk. Are there any males here that have some fucking balls to come up here and speak? No? That sounds about right. Walk up on the second floor here, touch that device, and I will leave. Normally don't provoke, but you guys are being a bunch of bitches. Grow some fucking balls, come up here, speak into this device, or touch that device.
They don't like being called bitches.
Yeah, leave.
Yeah, leave.
Leave.
Leave us, leave now.
They're mad at me.
She doesn't.
Okay, we are.
All night. I heard stuff.
Spirits don't like questions. But it's communication. Would you not like more than to talk to somebody? To tell your story.
Please do.
Please do.
No.
Tell me your story.
Yeah.
We're always communicating or communication zone.
Oh,
We have very few minutes left here to talk. You touching that device would be phenomenal. If you have to, put your arms on my shoulders. Put your hands on my back. Use my energy to touch that device over there. It's over there for a reason. Zero contamination between the two. Thank you. Emily.
Here's Sam.
No, they touched it.
I know.
Lit
Here's
up.
Sam.
Did you have that on camera?
Yes, I have it on camera.
Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that.
They said Sam's name.
Can you say his name that just walked in? Say it clearly. Say his name. You just touched his device for me when I asked you to use my power. Before he walked in, say his name. Thank you. Did you use that on camera? Alright, cool. Can you say his name? You're right there. I know you're here. Use my energy.
Oh, you ladies are awesome.
Come closer. I know you're here. I can feel you. Speaking of this device to my left, tell me your story. Tell me your story. Audio check whisper. Thank you. Come closer. Touch my hand. Speaking of this device. Touch this here, it'll create static. I'll know you're near it. Touch this, that's what it's going to do. Here you'll be able to speak.
I heard suicide.
Suicide.
Beat.
I heard use this device to communicate. Are you a male? Touch this device. Yes. Thank you. Were you here in the 1800s? Touch this device. Yes. Wait, is that a video? Were you killed in a shootout? Touch this device. Thank you. Step away. Was it over a bar fight? Touch this device. Can you see the lights?
I can see everything.
Cool. Thank you. Are you able to say your name on this device here? Touch this device.
No one's here to hurt you.
Okay, thank you. We're not here to hurt you. We're here to hear your story. Say your name in this device. I'm listening for a male. Say your name. Touch this device and say your name. I'm listening.
Love, lonely.
Something help. Get his name. Ted. I think Ned or Ted. Was it Ted? Eli. Eli. Okay, stop. Okay, one more time. Was it Eli? Or Elias or something like that? Yes.
Shoot.
Shoot.
Shoot
Okay,
us.
thank you. You were shot.
Suicide. There's so much.
You were shot? Okay, thank you. Was it over some stupid bar brawl? Touch this device. Okay. I am truly sorry for your death. I really am. Shit happens when we're drunk. Is that not right? Yes. Thank you.
This shit sucks.
Will your name be in any records as Elias or Eli? Okay, cool. Thank you. Are you sorry for what happened? Okay, thank you. It's fucking amazing. Are you able to use this device to say your story? Yes? Okay, we'll be listening in here for audio. It might not be the same, or it might be female voice, whatever this program, which is dead time to generate. We'll find it, we'll listen. Okay.
Shoot in head.
Shoot in the head. Were you shot in the head? No? Were you shot in the chest? Are you still here? Lost communication. Usually in the situation like this, we have very short time to get answers. And I
It's
think
next
we had,
to me.
Yeah, we had a very short time here, and whoever this was, Elias or Eli or whoever, we had a short time, and he told us a story. Sort of. We'll be able to listen in the audio and try to mesh the two together and figure out what happened. We'll hit with the story in society. We are below the Tommy Knockers in Virginia City. Very tragic death. Honestly, he said he was shot in the head from the audio here. We're lost communication. So, thank you for watching. We kind of figured out who's here a little bit, and there's some other spirits here communicating. This is just audio, so they can manipulate. We'll shut this off. This is an Angel Box, really good device. I'll get with the creators of this device. Dead Time is by Dave Miller. I believe this is GhostStop.com's REM Pod. I might get audio on this because it's technically still on. There's something here. We have static field. I'll ask one more time, since you've seen we haven't touched this device. Is there a spirit still here with us? Touch this device. Use my power. Touch my body. Touch this device. I am too far from it to set it off. Are you able to see it in the...
Yes.
Okay. You literally have to be...
Yeah, plus because there's a bunch of stuff.
That close. It's still working, so you can see. There's static here. There's something here within the area. Alright. Elias or Eli. I'm assuming that's your name because that's what you came through as. If you're here, can you touch this device for me, please? I don't think you're here, but can you touch this device? Touch my body and use my energy to set off this device. Alright, cool. That's what I thought. Like I said, we usually have a very small, limited time, and when we breach that veil of death in the communication with a certain spirit, we had that, as you can see. Hopefully everything's captured on camera. Is the microphone still on? Is it green?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I have this mic recording right here. We have the Angel Box still technically on. That was an amazing session. Thank you all for watching. Check out everything we have. We're on Facebook. Trying to get on Amazon Prime. We're on YouTube. that was an amazing session right here. The guy that walked in was Sam. He is the bartender here, and he allowed us in this section, remote section of the building, which is closed off to the public. It is, as you can see, the walls as I shown previously. This is the original face of the back of the building. What's the back of the building now is built on in the 1800s. We obviously have something going on here. Through the audio, it's picking up something. But thank you for watching. Love you all. Love, light, everything. Thank you. Bye. Let's hit record.